Welcome back, everybody, to the podcast.
Do you ever get anxiety when I point at you and I'm like, all right, start it?
No.
No?
Because
Sometimes I see your
It's
hesitation and I can't tell if you're like freaking out on the inside. If you're like, am I going to say it differently? No, I'm not. And then you go into it. I was literally just thinking about this thought as I was pointing at you.
Mm-hmm.
Does this scare you when you see all these billionaires literally trying to leave the planet?
Yes and no.
Because it fucking terrifies me, because obviously they're rich, so I feel like they know something that we don't, and they're like, my first thought is, let's leave then. Now, Elon Musk, to me, is a different story, but I don't know if... Did you see Richard Branson is doing this now, too? Do you know who he is?
Mm-mm.
He's the guy who owns Virgin Mobile.
Okay.
And, like, a lot of the Virgin brands, he's, like, the owner.
You know how virgins be?
Well, just the Virgin brand, I don't even know why he... Do you know why he named it that?
No idea.
Okay,
No.
I don't either. To be fair, I don't care. But
Fuck 'em.
he was the first one to do... I don't know about first one. I guess manned. The first manned one. Yeah. And have you seen his ship?
The first manned what? You didn't
Like
actually say
the
what it was.
first privatized manned rocket going to space.
So you're saying the
Richard Branson was in it, and he had like people with him.
CEO, the Virgin Mobile,
Is also
and
trying
Virgin
to go to space
built a rocket ship.
and left before Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, no, but if you look at his like, I'm doing air quotes. People can't see me. Ship.
You gotta say that out loud.
Doing
air quotes.
Air quotes. His ship
Mm-hmm.
is like an expensive airplane. It's not a rocket. It's almost like Jeff Bezos' flight plan. Okay, like this is the funniest part. The most complicated flight plan and the only one that is technically considered going to space is Elon Musk.
Right.
Right. Because Jeff Bezos is going like sideways and a little up. And then Richard Branson. Okay, do you know the negative G? Like, have you ever seen those G-force planes to where like it'll like simulate what it feels like to be in zero gravity space?
Yeah.
Okay. That's basically what his looked like. But it was almost high enough in orbit to continue to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still just like a fucking airplane that could just so... It looked like if I was flying like a jet and I also can take it to space. Like it looked like one of the Guardians of the Galaxy fucking ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just looked like that, dude. It seemed a little less impressive once I realized what it was. And then Jeff Bezos was shitting on him because he was like, you're not technically going to space. And then Elon Musk was quiet because technically Jeff Bezos isn't even going to space. So I feel like it's come down to...
Rich white people
I
pulling
just-
their cocks on the table.
I just don't understand what the point... Like, Elon seems to have like the best idea, which is let's colonize another planet just in case ours is fucked.
Yep.
That makes sense to me. So you're trying to figure that shit out. But Jeff Bezos seems to only be interested in just kind of leaving. And then...
He's like, let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
Well, dude, and then Richard Branson, he didn't really give a reason. He was just like, I'm going to do it before them. And then kind of did it. I don't know. But it doesn't, like, bother you that they're trying to get the fuck up out of here?
No. Man has been trying to go to space for a long time. Just like it's just like the next step would be space travel. The Earth is only so big.
I know. And we need to quit fucking each other before it gets too small.
What?
Like overpopulation.
Oh.
Jeez.
You mean literally fucking each other?
Yeah. Well, and figuratively fucking each other, yeah. But yeah, no. I agree with that. But at the same time, like, are the right people doing it? Why is it...
Fucking each other?
No, I meant like trying to figure out how to leave.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, no, the right people definitely aren't fucking each other, but that's my only concern is the only people that seem to be really interested and willing to put forth the money and effort is billionaires.
Aren't those the people that you want to put forth the money and effort?
No, you would want like the smartest people in the world that work at like NASA that have been doing this for like a decade or two to be fair, I think Elon has a team of scientists, and Apple just hired a team of scientists because either they're doing a smart car, like they're doing like a Tesla type electric deal,
Yeah.
or they're interested in space travel too.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand where this all leads to. The world's kind of
space, hopefully.
Yeah, I know, but at this okay, but what does that mean for people like I don't know, like you and me?
Maybe whenever we're 40.
Yeah, but it's no, fuck that. Okay, see, and this is why. Maybe I'm a glass half full or glass half empty type of guy. But have you ever seen the movie Snowpiercer?
Yeah.
It's going to be like that. We're going to be them bitches in the back of the fucking train arguing for 20 years about how to get to the front, only to get to the front and realize we're fucked anyway. Why are you scratching your head?
Well, and what would be the scenario?
Like alternatively?
No, like what's our train in this scenario?
Our train in the scenario is like have you ever seen Passengers with Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Okay, you know how Jennifer Lawrence bought a ticket and she had like a first class ticket because she paid a lot of money, and Chris Pratt didn't pay. He just so happened to have a job skill set that required that he would be necessary to recolonize. So therefore he got all the shitty treatment and she got all the cool shit because she paid for it. Like that.
Okay.
Like it would. I feel like that's what it would come down to. Is well, the people that want to go to Mars are the ones we need, and then the ones who can pay for it. Everybody else, you're fucked on Earth. Do you know what I'm saying? Wake the fuck up. You were not supposed to eat those ramen noodles just to get sleepy.
What do you mean?
You're over here closing your eyes and shit, just listening, and then I respond, and you're like, yep, that checks out. That checks out.
You're talking. I'm just listening.
I know, but still. But I feel like that's what it would come down to is, I don't know if you'd call it stereotyping, but like categorizing people and boxing them into these little social constructs. Yeah, just like that. Social constructs.
You clicky fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what it would actually come down to like be legitimate, or if just anybody could fucking go. But I feel like the whole point is not everyone can go. So that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, I guess if I have kids and I'm allowed to, I'll just send them to fucking Mars. Have a better life.
Bye.
I'll stay down here and watch the fucking world burn. Yeah. You can watch the Earth get charred by the supernova of the sun. I'll be right here, dog.
Or God exists and we're all a lie.
We'll get to Mars and Jesus will be there. And he'll be like,
you guys made it.
No, he'll be like, what the fuck are you guys doing here? He's like, that was 2 million years ago. It took you long enough, but damn, I was kind of enjoying myself, you know? And we'd be like, well, we're dying, so we're here. And he's like, oh, that's right. I haven't checked on you guys in a while.
I've been chilling here, man.
He's like, I've been fucking on vacation, dude. Years run differently Mars here in the TVA,
great. It's only,
you know?
It's only been like 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. So, but no, that was definitely an important question. Why billionaires? And why space?
But why male models?
But why male models? Are you serious? I just like explain that. Like, but why male models? Why not try to fix the planet? Or are they like, fuck it, no one's gonna listen to me, so let's just leave?
Global warming has already kind of fucked us.
Well, I know, and to be fair, we're getting to the point where it's almost irreversible. So,
I think we're past the point.
You think so?
Irreversible.
I don't know. Science has said we have to sit like 7 to 8 more years to work our asses off, which I don't see happening. But after that, then it's like we're fucked. We can't fix anything. How does that work?
This got heavy.
Well, I mean,
this got heavy.
Well,
heavy as fuck.
No, not really. It depends on what type of history you believe actually happened, because there's some people like what's his name? I can't remember the first guy's name. I want to say his name is Richard something, or maybe Russell. I'm not sure, but one of the gentlemen is named Graham Hancock, And him and a group of like 5 other scientists who have been blackballed by the scientific community that are just now getting, I guess, re-legitimized because their theories are turning out to be pretty fucking, good lord, what the fuck is in my nose? Are turning out to be pretty accurate. And what they've hypothesized and what they believe is that, long story short, they were talking about the fact that the ancient civilizations that we consider to be the first intelligent and like big civilizations weren't actually the first. It was after a global catastrophe, and they were the first to restart.
Right.
Right. So basically saying that human life and intelligent like civilization life has been around a lot longer than we originally thought. And in the scientific community, they were getting shit on for this hypothesis. And it's just now coming to light that chances are that's exactly what happened. But the thing is going off that basis, one would have to assume, does the world, like Earth, like the universe, even with things living, do you think it has like a major reset every couple of 1,000 to 100,000 years? Like, do you think it's
so
like
you're
a?
just going full
I'm
Loki
going.
TVA.
No, what? No, I'm going full fucking like reboot. Does the universe itself go, wow, I'm getting unhealthy. Let's shut her down, give it a good old recycle, then turn it back on, which would end the human population. Global warming, we all die.
Do you think it repeats over again the same way?
Well, and that's another thing is I've talked to other people about this in depth. Everybody's like, oh, climate change, this, and that. Yeah, like it's the worst our climate has been since we've started to actively record the climate.
Yeah.
So my theory is, if you go by science, the world is like the universe is hundreds of millions of years old, right? Okay, if that's the case, how do we not know that this isn't just a cycle we're coming to the end of?
Yeah.
And we just so happen to be alive during the end of a normal cycle. Does that make sense? We're not scientists, so that probably sounded super fucking stupid. And people are like, what are you talking about?
You got there.
I thought so. But that's the way I look at it is like, what if the world is getting hotter and in some places colder, because it's not just global warming, it's climate change, but the global temperature of the internal world is like getting hotter, so that affects everything around it. What if this is normal? Like as far as like the ice age and then like global catastrophes, like what if it's all a part of what not necessarily is supposed to happen, but it's like a Mother Nature failsafe, you know what I'm saying? It's like a flu shot for the earth. All these, like, it's, you know what I mean? I just feel like it's kind of silly to assume the planet doesn't have some type of immune system.
You don't think that's like, I don't know, like earthquakes and
that's what I mean.
Tornadoes.
That's what I'm saying. But a lot of that could a lot of this faulty immune, like say the immune system is faulty, could that be due to the fact that human beings have fucked it up so much? So now it goes into overdrive mode, and then once it goes into overdrive mode, there's no turning back because he's already starting to do the reboot. And then by the time it gets to rebooting, it looks like the world is ending on our part. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, but I don't know.
It's a very far-fetched theory, but at the same time, I don't feel like it is.
It's not far-fetched. It's just hard to wrap your head around.
That we're making the world think it's more sick, therefore it's accelerating.
I think there's a movie and it's like, we are the sickness. It's probably fucking Jurassic Park.
We are the sickness. Ooh, what's that from? I know exactly what you're talking about, and I can't remember what the movie is. We are the sickness. We are this. I think. Oh, you're gonna hate me. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
What? Say it.
Nope.
Say it.
Nope.
Say it.
I think Joe Rogan said that.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. I bet you all the money I have in my pocket, he said it. Don't believe me?
Your mic sounds awful.
God damn it. I need to fucking get YouTube Premium again. These fucking ads are going to kill me, dude. Here we go.
It's certainly a host for life, and we're considered a living organism, but really we're a host for life. There's more E. coli living inside our gut than there have ever been people.
Can you hear that?
There's bacteria that's constantly around you, and your body's fighting off that bacteria until your body grows old and dies, and then it doesn't fight it anymore, and that bacteria just eats your body. That's what it does. I mean, that's what it's there for. Okay, well, if you looked at the Earth as this living organism, and like you were flying into LA, and you're passing over these beautiful mountains, and you see the ocean ahead, it all looks natural and beautiful, but then you see LA. Well, what the fuck is that? That's a growth. That's cancer. It's big, and it's brown, and it stinks, and smoke's coming out of it, and it gets bigger every year.
You owe me my money.
What you do, it's going to keep going. You can knock it down with a fucking hurricane. It rebuilds. Light it on
What?
fire.
No.
It rebuilds. And I think if you were an intelligent life form from another planet and you were looking at the Earth,
This from
you
Godzilla.
wouldn't see individual people. You wouldn't see housekeepers and limo drivers and stand-up comedians. You wouldn't see that. You would see mold on a sandwich. I think if you look at us objectively and the way we're headed and the way we've always been, it doesn't matter how much access to information we have, it doesn't matter how much technological innovation we have, we're always going to destroy the Earth. Because I think somehow or another, that's what we're supposed to do. I think that's our purpose here on Earth. I think we are here to fuck shit up. I think we're here to eat the sandwich.
He said that 13 years ago.
Nice.
He's not wrong anymore at all. I kind of agree, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like we could do a lot better if we all just decided to. But haven't we talked about this? People as individuals are smart, but people together are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So
One brain cell.
why?
Together.
Why? Okay, it's like let's come up with a theory. It's called the one brain cell theory or effect. Why? Why does that happen?
Probably. What's the word? Like a group. No, it's the word for whenever like a unanimous decision.
Like I thought unanimous was you all agreed.
Yeah. So like if a room, say there's a room full of like 10 people, right?
You sound so fucking tired.
Say there's a room full of like 10 people, right?
Right.
And 7 out of the 10 people are voting a certain way.
You think the other 3 are just gonna cave?
Yeah.
Just because they're going with the crowd.
Going with the crowd.
Okay, I think human life has definitely proved that we're all a go with the crowd type of flow.
Yeah.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
You're good. I just meant in general that people are a go with the crowd type of bunch.
You don't think that's a problem?
It is a problem.
I think it's a huge fucking problem. But do you also think that if we all decided to be individuals with our individuality, something would fucking go wrong? Just like
But I think we need to understand that just because it's a problem doesn't mean that it's not a good thing. Like, the inherent need to have something like that is it comes from, like, you know, I think it comes from like a good place in people. I don't think it comes from a bad place.
Yeah, but it can cause bad things, kind of like like propaganda in media right now, dude, with the whole fucking pandemic that happened.
The worst things come from the best intentions.
Right, but like okay, yeah. Everybody's mad at the CDC because Dr. Fauci was like, "Oh, it's not transmittable," but that's based on science that we got from China. That was early on, and now we're learning that well, we already learned, but it was definitely highly transmittable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shit like that. Well, and then you get people that are not trusting of their own government, or people specifically like Dr. Fauci. And then you get someone like Trump that makes more people that were already skeptical
even more skeptical.
And then you just it's like you're inherently making them more dumb accidentally on purpose.
Accidentally on purpose. Yeah.
So I guess my question is, do you think we would be better off if we just kind of all didn't conform to the main general belief in the human body, like as a whole of people, or do you think it'd be better if we just continued to do that?
I don't think you're gonna find a good answer to that.
That's fucking.
I think both are true. Not true, but both have their strong points.
So what do you think the world would look like if everyone was like, that's great, I'm glad you think that, and I'm glad you think that, but I just don't feel that way, so I'm just gonna do what I think I think I can. What if everybody was like that? Do you think that would become an issue? And then obviously you would get groups of people who do obviously agree, but then do you think we would all be like, do you think it would become political partied to where we're all just super separated? Like, do you think that would cause more separation, or do you think it would cause more, I don't know, togetherness?
That's the thing, is I guess we won't know until we do it.
Fuck, I don't think we'll ever do it. That's the problem. That's the problem I see, is I do not see us just relaxing and just kind of listening to each other.
One world, one people.
Right, but you're always going to get that one fucking guy who makes it unanimous, and then you end up voting to, like, I don't know, nuke the atmosphere.
That's an odd example.
You never heard of that?
It's very specific.
What is it? Didn't Elon say that he thinks nuking Mars would help its atmosphere?
But that's different.
Oh, it's different?
Yeah.
Why?
Because Mars's atmosphere is close to ours, but not exact. And I guess from not having read exactly what you're talking about, but like having heard about it, I'm pretty sure what he was saying was if we nuke Mars's atmosphere, it would cause it to be almost exactly, if not identical to ours. So
or just not even necessarily that far. It would just like try and get it like in the step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Okay. How many people shot down that idea? I think everybody.
Probably not. It's just a different way to terraform. Terraform's not out of that's not like a crazy idea. Terraforming is
I've heard this word so many times. Can you explain it?
Terraform?
To a stupid person, yeah.
Easiest way to explain it is it's just it's taking a land that wouldn't normally be suitable for you and making it suitable for you. Like in Man of Steel.
Yeah.
That device that they had that was like picking everything up and smashing it on the ground.
Picking it what?
The anti-gravity machine thingy. It was
oh
on
yeah,
one side of the earth and one on the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was terraforming it to make it more like Krypton.
Well, that one they were just getting rid of all the shit the humans had built.
Yeah, but
that's terraforming. Okay. So making it more sustainable to the life that's trying to overtake it.
Yeah.
That could be a problem.
Yep.
Yeah, because what if we start terraforming and we realize that there's like we're not alone on Mars? Like, what if we nuke that bitch and then a dude comes out of a cave and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing to my garden?" you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I do.
Like, I guess I think before we decide to nuke it, we should probably go there and see if everything checks out.
I guess everybody's question is if somebody's there and they come out after we nuke it, we would be like, why didn't you come out before we nuked it?
Well, see, and I heard a good point. Yeah, no shit. I heard a good point the other day, and I can't remember who said it, but they were basically saying that
probably fucking Joe Rogan.
No, I don't think so. I think I read this in an article.
About Joe Rogan.
No, they were talking about. You know what?
Written by Joe Rogan.
I don't care what anybody says. God damn it! I have name another
by Joe Rogan.
Name another podcast other than Lex Friedman that gets scientists on, mathematicians, people in the scientific community, people doing bigger and better things in life, neurologists.
I'm gonna just throw an answer out there. Stop me if I'm wrong. Okay, I'm pretty sure, maybe, possibly. It might be Joe Rogan.
I fucking hate you.
Just possibly.
But what they were saying was, not on Joe Rogan, was they were talking about the fact that, say there is intelligent life out there. Well, say they're at the same point in life that we are, but maybe it's not so catastrophic. Therefore, they don't have a need to try and leave their own home.
So they're just chill billing
well, no, basically, what
on
if
their planet, not trying to leave, so they won't come to us, so we won't ever find other life.
Well, like many scientists have said before, if you run the numbers, the likelihood of another like civilization being out there, it's fucking astronomically high.
It's more likely
than not
that they are. It's more statistically possible that there is something out there than there is not something out there. So, to any scientist who understands statistics or numbers in any way,
with the size of the universe,
you would be just dumb and just according to numbers to say we are alone in the universe. Just numbers, just plain numbers.
So my point is, what if they also, and people are like, oh, well, if that's the case, why haven't we seen them, visited, blah, 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 blah. We can't even fucking travel through space ourselves. We have to send unmanned crafts to do so. And even then, they get too far, we lose contact with them, and they're fucking Audi 5000, they're gone.
Yep.
A flimsy, a floozy. What if they're on the same shit?
There could be an alien just like me recording a podcast right now talking about the same shit.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about, bro. What if they're just green, chilling in their little lab, and they're like, all right, Tom, it's time to record. And he's like, dude, I told you to call me Tommy, and all right, let's go record. And then they just start bullshitting, you know?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, an alien named Tommy. But
an alien named Tommy.
Well,
Shout out Tommy the alien.
Tommy the alien.
Watching this in the future, I'm probably dead. Thanks, Tom.
Well, and see, what if that's okay, but how about this? Here's another good one. I mean, the Earth sends a lot of broadcasting signals, radio signals, stuff like that. What if they have picked us up, but they're like, we are not fucking with that?
Yeah.
Like, what if they're on purpose? Say they don't even have to be like humanoid-based life forms. They could be just living things that are intelligent enough to do the things we do, just not of the same species. If that's the case, and they're smart enough to, I don't know, at least hear us over frequency or radio or anything.
That's what
if
I think it was called, like the bloop or something, the space bloop.
Are you talking about it was a distress signal.
Kinda.
Well, it was a signal that symbolized or like was broken down to someone asking for help.
Yeah. It was an SOS.
Basically, that's some scary shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scariest part about it was I think we got it like 20 years too late.
Mm-hmm.
For those that don't know what we're talking about, explain that. It was a radio frequency that I can't remember which scientific-based agency got it.
It was like the Hubble telescope.
They picked up this radio frequency, and from our interpretation, it was an SOS frequency, which was whoever sent it was asking for some type of help.
Just to be more clear, we got an SOS from space.
And we don't know where it came from, but all we know is, was it the type of frequency it was or the way it was read that by the time we got it, it had at least been 20 to 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know. Yeah, no. Did you also see, speaking of space, did you remember when the Hubble telescope was faced in a certain direction? We've talked about the little picture that the Hubble telescope took, and this picture proved that the universe was infinitely a lot more bigger than we anticipated.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay. In this same picture, if it was faced in this certain direction, it would pick up these super duper big flashes of light. And do you know what we had originally thought?
What?
Either a mega structure was being built in space hundreds of millions of light years away, or
either aliens exist and they're building a gigantic structure,
or a space, this is going to sound so dumb, an intergalactic space battle. We thought there was like a galactic war going on.
But
I'm trying to remember the actual answer we came
You
up
can't
with.
fucking come up with a
I know.
goddamn. We thought there was an intergalactic war.
We did. Okay, but what I'm
but you
saying
just
isn't wrong.
Hold on. You just gave me 2 answers. You told me
We thought okay.
that
Originally,
it was
10 years
either
ago,
galactic war,
10
or
years
they were
ago,
building a giant
10 years ago,
fucking thing.
10 years ago, it was big enough. We were like, that looks like they're building something.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that in the weirdest way possible because the pictures are fucking terrible. And then we were like, okay, no, we don't think that's the case.
That's no moon.
Like,
that's a space.
There were 2 conclusions or hypotheses or whichever one they came up with. There were 2 of them, and it was either intergalactic space fucking war or they were building a giant galactic.
I'm gonna get that on a t-shirt.
Giant
intergalactic space fucking war.
Yes, please do. We'll sell those. God damn it! Hold on. Fuck. Now I need to Google it. This is gonna irritate me.
Intergalactic space war. You thought the battles were big in space. Now it's an intergalactic space battle war over space.
Alien
in a battle.
Okay, here we go. Alien megastructure may not be so special after all. More mysteriously dimming stars have been spotted. A mysterious star whose repeated bouts of darkening might be due to the alien megastructures, according to some researchers' conjectures. May now have more than a dozen counterparts that display similarly mystifying behavior, a new study finds. In 2015, scientists noticed unusual fluctuations in the light from a star named KIC 8462852. This otherwise normal F-type star, which is a significantly larger and hotter than Earth's sun, sits about 1,480 light years from Earth in the constellation of Cygnus.
Cygnus? Oh, me and Cygnus go way back.
Come on, get up. Come on, get down with the Cygnus. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I'll find it.
Get out.
Now, study author,
Right
an
now.
astrophysicist suggests that he may have discovered more than a dozen stars like this one. Schmidt looked for counterparts of the star using software that searched for analogous dimming events from 14 million objects. He identified 21 stars that do the same similar type of darkening.
That sounded like a question. Are you asking me?
No, I'm just still like skimming through the article trying to find like the answer. Basically, what they're saying is further analysis using data from the European Space Agency observatory found that these potential dippers tended to be either conventional main sequence stars with about the same mass of the sun or red giant stars with about twice the mass of the sun. The slow and rapid dippers are seen in both groups, which may suggest that they represent varying degrees of the same mechanism. Basically,
that's a fancy way of saying it's a giant building.
No. What the fuck is it? What? No, it's a fancy way of saying that the dimming of it may just be its operation. And that's how it functions. Because we don't have stars like this near us to observe. But the ones we can see are really far away. And they have identified 21 of them in the same category that are doing the dimming and darkening and dimming and lighting. And you know what I mean?
So the original theory was the dimming and darkening was being caused by a building.
By flashes of light, that's either a megastructure being built or a war breaking out. And now what we're realizing is that
it might just be a star literally flashing.
Yes. Which is still fucking wild.
War sounds more fun.
War sounds way more fun.
It's just Star Wars.
I know.
Just watching the battle.
We're watching, dude, in a galaxy far, far away. To be fair, it was a long, long time ago, and with how
technically
we could be watching.
This could be Star Wars. We are watching Star Wars.
Yep.
Technically.
Yep. It could be like Galaxy Quest,
because
and they're called historical documents.
That's the cool part. Kind of the cool part. The cool part about like the way time works is if in Star Wars, if they looked at Earth on like through a telescope or like somewhere where they were far away from Earth or in their galaxy and they looked at Earth, they would see dinosaurs on Earth.
Yeah.
They wouldn't see us.
Well, and that's why
even if
that's why everybody says all the stars you see in the sky are already
gone.
They're dimmed out. Yeah. Then that blow your fucking mind. That shit still doesn't make sense to me.
It's time, dude.
It's not time. That's not how time works. Time is a concept. It's there's another name for it. What's it called? Not time, but I feel like you slowly turned and I've slowly turned.
Intergalactic proton power. Something advertising droids. Intergalactic proton power.
Something.
Advertising droids.
Yeah, no. People probably have no idea what that joke is. What the fuck is this shit? What did you get on my computer?
What is it?
It's a fucking malware ad.
I didn't get anything.
Yeah. I let you use my computer for 2 days. Now there's porn on it.
I genuinely didn't.
I'm just fucking.
Use my Kindle for that.
I'm just fucking with you. You're a terrible.
What?
Kindle is a bigger screen.
No, because if anything gets a virus, I think my Kindle is the least used thing, so it has the least amount of information on it.
You're terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Well,
just out here
stop getting fucking viruses on Pornhub and we'll be
out
fine.
here exposing yourself. I don't think I've ever gotten a virus from a porn website.
It just slows your phone down.
Does it?
It's irritating, yeah.
Oh, so you've gotten...
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I watch porn.
Yeah. No, I mean, you've gotten viruses from it.
I mean, it's not like a virus, like a old school fucking new virus in my phone.
Oh.
Like it's just fucking the battery is shit.
Well, it's like those dumb old white people on Facebook. They see those ads and they're like, "Oh my god, they can fix my car insurance problem." Click
for free.
For free.
For free.
Exactly. Shit. Exactly like that. So I feel like you get a lot of dumb people on porn websites with their dick in their hand, and they're like, "Oh my god, a hot female is a mile away. I haven't showered in a week, but that sounds like a great idea."
But she wants to talk to me.
Exactly.
And she's 3 feet away.
There's no way. Hot singles in your area?
She must be invisible.
Oh my god. She's 3 miles away and you live in the middle of nowhere and you're like, that checks out. Let's do this.
She must be waiting for me.
Exactly, but we got it way off topic. So,
we had a topic.
The aliens.
Oh, right.
It's fucking space war, dude.
Star Wars.
Does that not piss you off that they came up with some 2 very fucking either cool or scary conclusions, and then they ended with, "We think it's just the sun we're not used to seeing."
It's a flicker in light.
There's 2 moons and no women. What the hell am I supposed to do?
That was the NASA representative. That was the sentence. It's flicker in light.
It's flicker.
It's flicker in light.
It's flicker in light. Okay, and that's another thing I don't understand is the Hubble telescope takes technically digitized pictures, but they're not even technically pictures. They're
it's CGI composites,
but from data. Not even like what it's actually seeing.
It's reading numbers,
and then interpreting it and scrambling it together, and then piecing it together on a big supercomputer.
That's why Flat Earth has like, what do you call it? It's feasible. Not literally feasible. I'm not over here.
No, it's because every picture we've ever had of Earth is all technically
it's
digitized.
CGI.
Yeah,
it's not real.
Well, it's just it's a digitized composite of a.
But it's not real.
Data calculation. Yeah, cool. That's awesome. You know how that's why everybody was really mad at Elon Musk because he shot that rocket in the air and was like, "We're gonna attach a camera that'll be live until it won't be live anymore." And then you know what's cool about that though is we saw the actual shape of the Earth. And the motherfucker is not
oblique spheroid.
Dude, it looks like garbage.
It's a pear.
Yeah, no, it's ugly. And you could see it because the camera, it wasn't a fish lens, it was just a straight pointed camera. And at the right angle, you could see the actual shape, and it was ugly looking, and it wasn't round, and it wasn't perfect. Like, I was like, oh my God.
It looks like what Neil deGrasse Tyson says it best. It looks like a misshapen pear.
Yeah, literally. So what's the point in making it round?
Make us fit in better.
What's the point?
Because Earth round.
Think about it for 2 hard seconds. You're a scientist. You realize, oh, it's not very good looking.
Would you rather say the Earth is round, or would you rather say the Earth is an oblique spheroid that looks like a misshapen pear?
I'd rather tell the truth so people can like understand it.
But it's round. It is round.
Okay, yeah, but it's not a fucking ball. You can't roll it.
I mean, it could roll.
I mean, you ever rolled a pear, Josh?
Yeah.
It goes wherever it wants to.
But it rolls.
Not straight.
It still rolls. Have you ever rolled a square? You can't roll a square. You can roll a pear.
You can actually roll a square. Mythbusters did that.
Hey, guess what?
What?
My point is that an oblique spheroid is easier to roll and more closely related to a circle.
Okay.
Just call it an oval.
An oval.
It kind of looks more like an oval.
Yeah, but then they would say it's a flat oval. Boom, flat Earth. Ha, debunked.
Flat oval, hot, debunked. Okay, you got me there.
I just don't understand the point in not.
I don't know what
an actual like the actual shape.
Dude, you're right. I don't know why they weren't just like, maybe they didn't have the word for it. Maybe like that was round. It's kind of looks like a circle, round.
I guess we could just Google it. I'm sure there's an answer. I don't know if it's going to be the actual answer, but it'll be a documented answer.
Yeah, maybe. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay. It's not a globe. Spherical Earth. Okay. Spherical Earth or Earth's curvature refers to the approximate figure of the Earth's sphere. Effects in history. What the fuck? Hold on. You said Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Neil deGrasse Tyson said the Earth is an oblique spheroid. Yes, why? Can you not find anybody saying the Earth is an oblique spheroid?
Hold on. Even though our planet is a sphere, it's not a perfect sphere because of the force caused when Earth rotates. The north and south poles are slightly flat. Oh God, they use the word flat, Josh.
Ruh-roh.
Earth's rotation, wobbly motion, and other forces are making the planet change shape very slowly, but it's still round. That sounds like a really half-assed. It is round, but it's not. But we're gonna go with it is.
It's not round, but it is.
That's kind of what that just said. Why is the planet not a perfect sphere? I can't find an actual answer to it. All I can Google is, well, why is it not a perfect sphere? And then they just kind of have an answer.
I dropped something.
Because it rotates, it flattens. They don't really say why, they just keep it round instead of. I guess maybe it's just easier and they're lazy. That's about the easiest answer, I would assume, isn't it? Are you getting them? Josh is taking the brackets off my hard drive so I can mount my new hard drive because my warranty didn't send me fucking brackets for it. Those fuckers. Can you believe that, by the way?
That's honestly really dumb. They shouldn't have assumed that you had one. Oh, that's stripped. This back one's stripped.
Of course it fucking is. Can you get it?
If not, we'll get a rubber band and get this bitch off easy. Ooh. That was close. This one's stripped too.
God damn it, Josh. Well, luckily I only need...
I didn't strip them.
Well, to be fair, if I just screw it in there a little bit, as much as I can probably just set it in there. It doesn't have to like be tight or anything because it came right out. You know what I mean? That's what the rubber pieces are for. It just sits right in. It's underneath your green cord. There you go.
Do we have a rubber band up here?
I don't think so. To be fair, I haven't seen a rubber band in like 2 years.
Yeah.
I just don't see rubber bands anymore.
What is this? I don't know what the fuck that is.
Are rubber bands bad for the environment?
Probably.
You think? I don't know. Is
They
rubber?
don't seem like something that would be good for the environment.
Yeah, but no. Well, I mean, at the same time, they're biodegradable, though, right? They seem to fall apart. Are rubber bands biodegradable? Technically, yes. Rubber comes from the sap of rubber tree, and the rule with compositing is if it was once alive, it will be composited. However, rubber takes a long time to break down or biodegrade, so it's best to reuse the rubber bands rather than toss them in the compost bin. So basically, the answer was yes. It just takes a long fucking time.
Long ass time.
Long ass time. Exactly.
It's way too big.
Is that way too? That's what she said.
I tried to get one size bigger because I thought maybe it's stripped, so get the bigger size. But
Nope, didn't work.
maybe we'll see.
We'll see.
Fuck you.
Did you find a rubber band?
No.
So you're just gonna try and strip it more before you try the rubber band?
Goddamn right.
Oh boy, you're fucking terrible. Oh my god. So how do you feel about this new?
Size bigger. That worked.
Oh. Did it really?
There you go, sir.
You can throw that away.
What?
That.
This?
Yeah.
Is it fried?
Yeah. Can you believe that? Look at it. It looks brand new.
It does. I thought this was the new one.
No. That's the old one. That's what I'm saying. The new one they sent me looks like that. No brackets, so I couldn't literally mount it into my computer.
Look at all that technology ruined.
Fucking ruined. And nothing did it. It just fucking shit itself. But, you know, I guess that's what I get for having an old hard drive.
Lovely.
So you had Grant on last week.
I did.
That was lovely.
And you're back this week. We haven't even acknowledged it.
Well, I've been fucking working, and I just so happen to be off today.
Welcome back.
Oh, thanks.
Everybody say hi, Ethan.
Everybody's going to be pissed. The cool part is we're recording this episode today, and it will be released within 20 minutes after I record it. So that'll be pretty sweet.
Did you heard that part last podcast where Grant was like, we'll take this out in post, and we didn't?
No, you guys said something like 3 times about, he'll take it out. I left single one of it in.
Yep, I know. I figured you would.
Well, and the funny part, you were like, he's not going to listen this long. I listened to the whole fucking thing,
Yep,
and I was like, I am
did.
taking none of this out. So I posted it.
It was great.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I thought it was funny. He's a good guy.
Grant, yeah, he's in California right now.
And what exactly is he doing?
Moving furniture. It's like a real estate type thing, I guess.
Oh, I know why. Just leave it on the table. California's fucking falling apart, so I'm assuming a lot of people are moving. So, yeah, I'm sure they do need a lot of help with that.
Yeah, California do be falling apart. What the fuck is happening?
It is falling apart. You did that thing.
What thing?
You moved it too much, so it's all loose. Yep, you weren't thinking that one through.
We're just going to keep it right.
You're just going to keep it right there. Oh, my God. That's why I try not to move it so much. I try and move like
You sound sick. We're going to address that.
Do I sound sick?
You sound sick.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know why. It's because it's like 90 degrees outside, and I came inside, and you were like, I went to bed, and your AC was on like 66 fucking degrees.
Keep it crisp.
Crisp.
Felt like my chair was breaking. Keep it crisp.
Watching the look of panic in your face. Yeah, no, so I woke up this morning, and my throat was raw, and I was like, I don't feel good. And I was like, I wonder why. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm cold as fuck.
Maybe that's why.
My fucking throat hurt. Yeah, probably. You can't keep it that cold in here, man.
I like being cold.
Yeah, I do too. But like 70 degrees, 69 is the max for me. The max.
The max.
I guess technically least. Maximum amount of cold. 69 degrees. Sometimes I'll do 68 if it's hot as fucking balls outside. But then I turn it back up to 70 once I cool off. But yeah, no, I can't do that. So do I really sound sick? Well, maybe
Yes, you do.
at least I won't have to edit the bass in my voice because it's already there. I'm already raspy.
Yeah, you sound like you done had.
Does
a
it sound like I've
rough
smoked?
night.
It sounds like I've smoked a couple cigarettes this morning.
It does, yeah.
Well, maybe I'm hitting puberty at 23. Who knows?
Finally,
Bitch,
going
I
through
might.
it.
So I started a new job for. I think you explained that, but dog, they told me at work, they were like, you sound like Morty from Rick and Morty, except with a deeper voice. And I was like, I really don't know how to take that. I cannot tell if that's a backhanded compliment, a compliment, or an insult you meant as a compliment. I don't know how to take that.
But it's definitely an insult.
It has to be. But, I mean, I kind of understood what they meant by that because I was like, fuck, I do be sounding like Morty sometimes. 'Cause I'm like, haha, come on, Rick. Oh, jeez. Yeah, see, I don't know. But I thought that was mean, but I kind of like my job.
Yeah. The pizza was fire.
Oh, it was fire. My first day alone's tomorrow.
Your first day alone?
Yeah, in the kitchen by myself. They only trained me for 4 days.
You got this.
Yeah, apparently. So they say. I'm a little concerned with the substation, though.
What's that?
They have, like, fresh sandwiches and stuff at, like, a
Mhm.
cold counter. And I have to make them every night.
So a literal sub sandwich station.
Yeah. But the issue is I don't know what to make and when to make it. I know how to make the pizzas are fucking easy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And so is any other part of the job. Making the dough, making the sandwiches is easy. It's about what I'm having issues with is figuring out which sandwiches to make. Because they only last, this is another thing that's fucking totally stupid. Sandwiches only last 2 days.
That's not that long.
And the bread is also always fresh. We bake it there.
I feel like you waste a lot.
Yeah. Let me tell you, we could literally give it, like, the sandwich, like, 4 more days. Like, 6 days is what we did at Schnucks, and it was fine. I've had 6-day-old sandwiches. When you keep them cold, bro, they're not bad. Especially if you use fresh bread. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I think their whole point in it is guaranteed. You don't even want to know how often we throw out the pizzas.
Yeah.
Yeah, guess how often I refill the hot bar?
How often?
Every hour.
Oh my god.
I throw away probably 90% of the pizza I make.
Is that why you got to bring home free pizza?
Fuck no, I made that one fresh. That's another thing I realized is nobody pays for anything there. Like, they tell me I get 50% off everything I buy there if it's Casey's brand.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't buy it, so I'm like, why would I buy it? Fuck you guys. Because, like, the other day, he was like, hey, man, you want anything to eat? And I was like, no, I'm good. And then he asked Emily, he was like, hey, Emily, you want anything to eat? And she was like, yeah, make me some cheesy bread before you close the kitchen. He was like, okay, made the cheesy bread. She had already closed the register. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing, guys? So I was like, you know what? I was like, hey, I was like, are you done with your work? And he was like, yeah. I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to make a pizza before I close the kitchen. He was like, okay, man. What the fuck?
I bet.
Yeah, no shit. I'm telling on these people right now, but
It's all right.
they don't listen. I'm never going to tell them I have this.
Just keep bringing me pizza.
Just keep, dude, fire. And we also have different kinds. I can also make breakfast pizza.
And the cheesy potato bite thing.
The cheesy, but hey, did you think those were fried?
No.
Oh, I did. They're baked.
Mm-hmm.
We put them in the same oven we put the pizza in.
See, and you changed recipes. They're different now.
I'll have to ask about that. There's not a recipe. We just get them in frozen. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
they're different now.
oh, are they? I haven't had them recently, so I don't know.
They've changed them.
Are you upset about it?
It's not the same, man. You've just changed. You just changed.
You just changed.
You're just not who you used to be.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's okay.
You haven't had them.
Lately.
You don't know.
They were good before.
They were good before.
How much worse how bad could they possibly be? He's like, you know what, Ethan? I don't even want to get into it because I'm upset about it.
It's a
What's the difference?
it's a tragedy, really. I mean, The cheese just it doesn't taste as clean, and it's just like a whole different consistency. It just spits in the face of the old ones. It really does.
The old one had like the cheesy bite chunks in them, right?
No.
Like the potato, like that's always how I felt.
Oh, the potato things? Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they just, I don't know. I literally always thought they were fried, and they're not.
They were smack, whatever the hell.
Yeah, no, we just bake them. But I mean, I'll have to ask because I didn't know that they had. If you really think they changed the recipe, I'll ask. You'll be sadly disappointed when they're like, "No, we've had these for years, same brand, same everything." But knowing how often Schnucks switch brands without them telling us, they just sent us the new product once the distributor changed. I can only assume it wasn't a choice by Casey's; it was just a choice by the actual distributor. So maybe the distributor themselves changed the recipe or something like that.
If your people say that they didn't change, then we need to get some stat.
We need to get some stat because I don't trust my taste buds anymore.
Well, no, I would just want to see if they have the old ones.
Oh, okay. Hey, you know what another cool thing is?
No, but I bet you're gonna tell me.
I'm off Friday.
Oh heck yeah!
I mean, it's our next day to release, so that will be another one that'll be almost live.
Bring a pizza.
Bring a pizza. What the fuck is wrong with you? They're gonna be like, dude, why do you keep bringing home pizzas every like 2 times a week? And I'm like, 'cause I got fucking people to feed. All right, I got a family I'm slaving over. Why do you think I'm in the kitchen? All right,
I got a family who needs me.
And my
bring home this pizza.
Exactly. But okay, we're at about an hour, and I have.
He ain't back in 10 minutes. We calling Domino's.
Domino's pretty fire. Yeah, dude. Their pizza reminds me of 'cause I know they make it the same way because Jonas used to work at both, but they taste like Chuck E. Cheese pizza. I always thought their pizza was super fire. I love their cheese.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese was pretty good.
I haven't been there lately, so I don't know how they taste now. But
you know, you're an adult.
They sell beer now and wine.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Odd.
It's for the adults that want to sit there and I guess get drunk while their kids have fun.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on in there?
I'm about to go find out.
Yeah? Well, we're about to end it, so say bye.
I love you all.
Mwah.
Goodbye. Mwah. Ethan, tell the people that you love them and that you're going to be back.
They'll take my word for it. I'll see you guys Friday, and so will he. Everybody have a good Monday. I'm tired, so have a better one than me. But we will catch you guys in 5 days. Bye-bye.